right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your favorite animal scientist, Mr. Amos Kester, once again. We're still here in Benin. Actually, this video is being shot today on the uh, 1st of July. We actually did this the same day we did the poultry video from Ekama Road. We are actually at the bypass around Sapele bypass, still in Edo State. So you can see I'm still putting on the same attire. So we're making these two videos at same day. We just left Ekama Road. So we are actually at the bypass in Sapele Road where we have this facility. So this what we have here basically is the snail farm and the fish farm, and we have tarpaulin ponds here too. We just finished the installation and covering with the net. So we're going to be stocking these ponds by next week. Okay, sorry, 2 weeks from now. So we've just finished the preparation. So we'll walk you through the ponds and take you to the greenhouse and also move you to the concrete pen. So it's a small facility, but it is intensively built. So what we have here is the tarpaulin ponds. We call them tarpaulin or mobile ponds because they can be carried along. Should in case we want to use this position for something else, we can fold this and move it to a different location. So that's why we call it mobile ponds or tarpaulin ponds. So usually after constructing and building it, we have to cover with a fishing net. This is a fishing net in order to keep away predation from birds, because birds are one of the major predators to fishes, especially when they are the fry, fingerling, post fingerling, and juvenile stage. They are preys or exposed to bird predation. So in order to secure them from birds flying around, if you look around, you see some palm trees. So it tells you that we are in a forested environment. So in order to keep birds away from the fishes, that's why we have covered with nets. So we do this for both the tarpaulin ponds, for the concrete ponds, and for the fish ponds. Sorry, the earth ponds. Just like you're going to see in one of our video, the earth ponds, how we covered them with this net. So we'll just walk you through. We have one, two, three, four. Four here, then we have two on the other side of the greenhouse. So each of these is gonna carry 1,500 fishes. So that is how we have designed it. So if you want something like this, we can actually put it up for you. It is well constructed. So this is also one of the areas we have good expertise on. All right, so we'll take you now to the other side. First, we'll show you the greenhouse. This is the greenhouse actually. I'm sure you've been seeing the view from there. Okay, so this is the door to the greenhouse, and we just started the cultivation, so you can see the inside. We have the dwarf banana and some rotting crops like water leaves, sweet potato, and all of that. So it's just beginning to germinate. So after now, probably in another 1 month to 2 months, you won't recognize this vegetation here. Now it may be looking very sparse, but in 2 months time it should be real completely uh, filled. So let's see, this is, you can see the sprinklers, they rotate, so they keep circulating, and the water is also evenly distributed. So if you look everywhere in the greenhouse, you see that it's all wet. That's because these sprinklers are circulating in order to wet every part of the greenhouse. So these sprinklers are on twice a day, once in the morning for 20 to 30 minutes, and also in the evening for 20 to 30 minutes, in order to give the place enough moisture for it to for the vegetation to grow properly. So that's what we've done. So you can see that it's well distributed. We can either install it on the ground or we run it on the top, as you've seen from one of our YouTube videos as well. So hopefully a time may come we might add some of them on top when the vegetation is grown. So this is just to show you how the greenhouse, the sprinklers work on the ground. So we'll lock them back. So you can see it's fully functional. So we move you now to, okay, please lock this, please. Yeah? We're moving now to the concrete pen. So these are the other two tarpaulin ponds. So we have six of them. We have four on the other side, and we have two on this side, on each side of the greenhouse. So this is it for the greenhouse and the tarpaulin ponds. Now we'll bring you into the concrete pens. So you can see the water trench. This one is very obvious. Many of them is not as obvious as this. So you can see the water running round. This water goes around the entire structure. So it helps to protect ants from invading the greenhouse. So in this water, we have chemicals such as insecticides or isal, any form of chemical that kills ants. We pour it strategically on this. So you can see, let's give them a closer view. You can see the ants here. Now, ideally, this will struggle to go in without this water. So that's why you see the function of the water trench. It keeps away predators and every crawling insect from having access into the concrete pen. Now, if we want to release the water, you can see we can just pull it out here and the water goes out. We lock it back. So you can look at it here. It's going around the entire structure of the concrete pen house. So we'll take you inside and just give you a view. That we'll call it a day. Okay, so this is it. It's quite unique. This is our incubator. So you can see the eggs that are incubated here. There are lots of eggs. Come, let me ask the farm manager a few questions. How many eggs do you have here? 200. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 200 eggs incubated in 11 places. That's about 1,000. That's about 2,000. 200, if I'm not mistaken. I think 200 times 10 is 2,000. So that should be 2,200. Yeah, so I got the call last week that they got about 2,000. How many eggs do you have? Sorry? 3,000. 3,000 in one Saturday. Okay. So the farm owner actually gave me that call. This is the manager of the farm. Is a young man, as you can see. There are actually two. The other young man is outside. So the farm manager actually called. They got 3,000, 2,000 plus eggs. That was what he told me actually at the time they were sorting. But the farm manager just confirmed it to be 3,000 eggs. Actually, they have 3,000 snails here. We introduced 3,000 snails. So you can see that the weekly egg production record, they got 3,000 eggs last Saturday, according to the farm attendants. And this egg collection is done once a week, every Saturday. So from Monday till Friday, all you're doing is feeding the snails and making sure the pens are okay. Then Saturday, you sort for your eggs. So maybe we'll just open one of the pens where we have snails. Okay, yeah, this is one of the pens. So you can look, see the snails here. Some are hanging there, and yes, these are some of the snails right inside here. So of course, we've done a lot of video on this for you to see. This is it. The whole farm is being barricaded to prevent flies and other parasites and things that may want to fly into the farmhouse. So you can see that it is well constructed. So we have different designs. Actually, all of this has to do with the client's taste and also the source of capital. If you have enough capital to put up your farm in a unique form, we can do that for you. So we work with you based on what you are able to produce. So that's why you see that some farms don't have this surrounding tarpaulins. There are some clients, you tell them, okay, let's have this round. They say, what's the need for it? There's no money for that. So we'll build it accordingly, but it gives you just a little bit better results when you have something like this. But even without this, you still have good results. So it's not a compulsory thing. All right, so we'll take you outside and just give you the outer view of the structure, and probably we'll just go from there. Okay, so this is it. We have this outlet here too. Yeah, so we still have some space here to play with. Hopefully, the plan is once we're done with all of this and the greenhouse is full, we can put up another one on this side. So that's what we have here. So this is also another of our projects. It's the first time we're making a video from this one. Like we said, we have a lot of farms. We cannot even video all of them. There are many we go to and we don't even think of making videos. So this video just come by chance. It's not like we're programming them, except for those we are starting up and want to show you in different stages. But for farms like this that we have videoed, or probably the next time we'll build something like this, we may not struggle to make a video of it because we've already shown you this before. So we have this type of farms in similar fashions like that. So this one is actually here in the bypass Sapele Road, Edo State. And the one we did earlier where we had the poultry, the broilers, and the fish tarpaulins, and also the greenhouse, that one is at Ekenwa Road. I was actually there today. So if you have seen that video, you see me dressing exactly the same. So we have a few farms around here in Edo State. In fact, I've said it on and on. Edo people like me very much, and I thank you for that. Yeah, and Edo man is smiling on the background. All right, so thank you very much. Once again, the number to call is +2348068525032. God bless you and bye bye.